Hello guys, and welcome back to my kitchen. So today I'm going to show you how to make evaporated milk at home, how to make condensed milk, and a bonus video of condensed milk cake. Okay guys, so if you're interested, just keep watching. So we are going to start with the evaporated milk recipe. Okay, so here I'm going to use whole milk. This is plain whole milk. Okay, so I'm going to pour it in my pot, and I'm using 2 liters of milk. Listen, when you're going to reduce your milk, you're going to reduce it halfway. So if I use, for example, I used 2 liters of milk and I got a liter of evaporated milk. So all you have to do here is to pour your milk in your pot and add a vanilla pod. If you want that vanilla flavor, I'm making the vanilla flavored evaporated milk. I have a recipe of evaporated milk on my channel already, but it's the plain one. Okay, this one is the vanilla evaporated milk. So all I'm going to do here, I'm going to open my vanilla pod and I'm going to scrape the inside and pour it into the milk, and I'm going to drop the whole pod as well into the milk, and I will start reducing it. So once you're done with your vanilla pod and you threw it in there, you're going to start mixing the milk nicely and gently, and the fire is on high fire. Okay, I put it on high so that it can start getting hot quicker. If you have time, you can leave it on low. Okay, so I put it on high and allow it to start. When it's about to start boiling, I reduce it completely and I leave it to simmer. Don't allow it to boil. Okay, once it's about to boil, that's why you have to be standing there and watching it. Once it's about to boil, you just reduce the fire to low heat and allow it to simmer, and check on it from time to time. You have to come and mix it from time to time and all that. You will see that skin that will form on top. Don't worry, just mix it. We are going to sieve it once it's ready. So when you watch it for about 30 to 45 minutes and you see that your milk has reduced to this extent, this should be halfway. Okay, so watch the starting point and make sure it reaches halfway. Once it's halfway, that means it's ready. You can reduce it a bit more, but that's enough. You just want to reduce it halfway, and that is it. I'm using the knife to show you where we started and where we are, just to tell you that it's halfway. Okay, so my milk has evaporated nicely. So all I'm going to do now is to sieve it and fill up my bottle and keep it in the fridge, and that is it. Use it anytime you want. I usually keep mine for a maximum of 7 days in the fridge, but it doesn't even last till 7 days. Once I have evaporated milk, I use it all the time. My whole house, we all use it all the time, so it does not last unless I make a lot. Okay, and usually I make a lot. But yeah, this is it. Allow it to cool down before you sieve it. Okay, don't sieve it boiling hot. Allow it to cool down, sieve it, pour it in your bottle or whatever you want, and keep it in the fridge. Once it was very well chilled, the next day, I just want to show you what it looks like. Look how heavy it is. It's the same as what you buy in the supermarket. Exactly the same. It tastes even better because it's homemade and you know what is in there. Okay. Okay guys, so we are going to move on the second recipe, which is condensed milk. For my condensed milk, I used 1 liter of milk. It's the same whole milk. Okay, I used 1 liter, and that is it. Okay, just 1 liter of milk. You can use more if you want more. It's up to you. And now we are going to add sugar. You need the sugar. That's why it's sweetened condensed milk. Okay, so we need some sugar. Pour your sugar in and start mixing. This one we are not going to put it on high till it starts boiling. You're going to leave it on low to medium heat and mix it continuously till you're sure that all the sugar has melted. Okay, all the sugar is dissolved. So once the sugar is dissolved, you're going to allow it to simmer. Keep mixing, okay, from time to time till it simmers. Now I have a trick. You see that wooden spoon? I dipped it in there, and you see the line. I know the level of my milk, so I'm just going to tie a string halfway. So you know the size of your milk. just tie a string halfway as it is there, okay? And this is for me to know once I have reached the halfway, because you're going to allow it to evaporate for halfway as well, for the milk to be halfway, the same as the evaporated milk. The only difference with this one is that we added some sugar to this, so when it's going to cool down, it's going to thicken. That's what gives you that condensed milk texture, okay? So use that wooden spoon trick. This is just a trick I'm showing you. I know how to control mine and when it's ready and all that, but that's just simple trick that I try to show you if that can help, okay? So we are going to mix it regularly from time to time, okay, till it reduces to this level, okay? So once it's ready, I'm going to show you with the stick again, and you will see what I'm talking about. So this is the stick. I believe I've reached my halfway, and yes, I was right. So once I dipped it in there, it's to the level of the string, so that means I'm halfway. What we're going to do here, we're going to sieve it, and we are going to allow it to cool down a bit, then cover and keep it in the fridge. I'm just trying to show you the texture here. See how it is? It's a bit heavy. The liquid has thickened, okay? So keep it in the fridge, and the next day you have your condensed milk, or after a few hours, okay? Just leave it to cool down completely in the fridge, and this is it. You know what is in there, and it tastes exactly like the supermarket. So guys, let's bake a cake with this condensed milk, okay? So here in my bowl, I'm adding my condensed milk. The list of the ingredients was shown earlier. Make sure you screenshot it so you have it all, okay? And you can reproduce this cake at home. So I'm adding my eggs now, and I'm going to add my butter. Make sure you melt your butter. It will be easier to mix the whole thing together. Now I'm adding some oil, and I'm going to mix the whole thing together. Once everything is well mixed, you're going to add your flour, your baking powder, your salt, and you're going to add some vanilla sugar. And also, we are going to add some nutmeg. This is optional, but it's delicious. Mix well, and that is it, guys. That is it. Once you're done mixing, you're going to fill up your cake pans. I laid a parchment paper in my cake pan. If you don't have a parchment paper, you don't forget to butter and flour your cake pan before you add your batter in there, so that your cake will not stick to your pan, okay? And make sure you preheat your oven as well at 180 degrees Celsius before you put your cake in there. So what I did was to get some of the cake batter and add some cocoa powder to it, just to drizzle into one of my cakes, because I made two. So I made one marble cake as well. So this is it. We are going to pop it in the oven for 30 minutes, and that is it. Our cake will be ready. Look at this, guys. It was so yummy, so delicious, like seriously. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. I hope you like it. I hope you try this recipe and let me know what you think about it. I'm sure your whole family is going to enjoy these cakes. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye.